Hello, Internet. I am HamsterBomb, and you guys are joining me for some more Monster Hunter board game. And hopefully you can hear the music. Because I don't. There's always something that goes wrong when we start. At least I got my pen back. I found it. There we go. I don't want to be out of the loop of jokes of things that are relevant when the music starts playing. So here we are. Alrighty. Now, last time we were able to take down our first Rathalos. This time, excuse me, we want some more parts. Specifically, armor. Now, we are going to... Where does cat hair come from? I swear, I don't even let those cats in here. It's gotta be blowing in from an air vent or something, I swear. Like, I'm gonna have to clean so much just because of these stinking furry animals. Anyway, today we are gonna be taking down our second Rathalos, who is right here. Now, we should just get right into it because taking down that last Rathalos took us a long time. Now, the new Los we're taking on today, as you can see, has 85 HP. It has the new ability, Burning Rage. When this monster has 50 or health or less, randomly add one additional Rathalos behavior card from over here into its behavior deck. Shuffle the discarded behavior cards into the deck. Behaviors with fire gain an extra physical damage or just one increased damage. I'm not sure if it's physical, but that's the symbol for physical. Thanks, Steam Forged Games, being cryptic as always. It's okay. I will just roll with it, and we'll figure it out when that happens, when we break 50. So, hopefully it'll be very clear when that happens, when we have broken the 50 mark. I'm gonna refresh, make absolutely sure my YouTube didn't do anything stupid on me. Yeah, now it's saying reconnect the streaming software. No, YouTube, stop being so dumb. All right. So, we have a new setup today. In fact, before I go anywhere, we need to figure out initiatives, which really initiative, I've been using the wrong phrase. Initiative is who's going to strike first, and not so much, who it has the threat level, which is really what I should be saying. Aggro. Making element do raw damage, just like the actual video game. Yeah, it could be real bad. Alright, see who's gonna have higher aggro today. If my right hand rolls higher, it is you. Left hand's me. You rolled a 3, I rolled a 1. You get the higher aggro token. You're gonna start at 8, I'm gonna start at 7. What about those palicos? I did give these a good shuffle. I gave everything a good shuffle, as always. And we're going to get started with those two for you, these two for me. As always, I'm going to let you choose first because I can choose a little quicker than consulting with what the internet has to say. Let's see, you guys get the choice of, interesting, an actual choice this time. Do you like Vigor Wasp Spray or Choral Orchestra Defense Boost? Remember, Choral Orchestra Defense Boost is going to grant you +3 physical damage reduction, and you can choose for a hunter within 2 nodes. You can do it at any point. Okay. Remove the token at the end of the monster's next turn. Okay. Alright, so that's nice, and remember, you're still wearing Jogress Mail, so you can do this 2 times. Or Vigor Wasp Spray. Select a hunter within 2 nodes of your hunter. You can also do this at any time. Recover all of their health. So... maybe recovering all of your health 2 times is better than blocking 3 damage 2 times. See what I'm saying, you know? Because if you take 1 hit from Los, you're probably at 1 HP. Already leaning on Vigor Wasp Spray, not gonna lie. Yeah, I was just saying, like, 3 damage is not 7 damage, you know? Like, a potential 7 gain twice is massive. 3... you still need a greatsword block for that to be any good. And that's only if it's hitting you. My choices are Choral Orchestra Defense Boost. Oh, Dodge Boost. I was going to say, there's no dupes in this deck. It's Dodge Boost and Wrath of Meow. This is actually kind of tough because Wrath of Meow is really good. If the monster is within 3 nodes, draw 3 attack cards as if you were resolving an attack card. That's really good. It's like a free attack. It's just damage. However, I might want the dodge boost. Monster's next behavior has -2 dodge. Remove the token at the end of the monster's next turn. Ooh, honestly, that might have been better on you. Or the attack on you, too. But, you know, I'm going to be sharpening a lot if I use Wrath of Meow. Oh, I don't know. I do dodge a lot. But I've been paying for my dodges properly. You've been stunning monsters and making sure that I can dodge them properly. For the sake of survival, I think I'm going to go with the dodge boost. Yeah. If I'm ever in a position where I'm going to die, I would rather have the dodge boost than be able to hit the monster for 3 of my attack cards, which I would rather play myself. So, yeah. As if you were resolving attack cards means, to me, this could still be blocked. So, Wrath of Meow sounds nice, but it's coming from my deck. So, you know, it dual blades 3 Wrath of Meow. It's not so great. And I think I agree with what you say, Cameron. Vigor Wasp Spray is really where it is at for you. So let's discard that and get this show on the road. We have a Los to hunt today, and this is probably going to take a while. As you can see with the new layout here, we have 2 forests this time. One here, one here. The bush is not that helpful. It just lowers your aggro. If we're desperate, it could be useful. We only have 1 rock node for sliding. These are the awesome ones that help us escape attacks or get closer to monsters when we want to. Only 1, and it's over here. The rest of these 2, and these 4 are all pawn nodes. So that's really bad. That means we discard 2 attack cards from our sharpness deck if we step in it. Very not good. Alright, with that out of the way, I believe it is time for us to just get going. Let's just move right on to the Choose Your Own Adventure segment. We are doing Investigation Quest number 2. We have 40 time cards already prepared up here, all shuffled and ready to go. All new as well. They're new cards, so hopefully we don't get poison cupped and all that stuff again. I make sure it's fair every time. I'm not stacking this. There's like 10 or so cards that come out, maybe just 5. I'm not sure. So 45 may be the complete deck, is what I'm saying. Alright, so here we go. Our starting point is going to be at 2. Here we go. If starting the adventure here, the group gains 2 potions. That's what I want to hear. Let's get this note back up. We're at 3. We are maxed on potions already. Perfect, we're gonna need them. A dead Rathalos lies in your way. Its ribs exposed to the air. Its Inferno Sac, fortunately, still intact. What did this? Above you, a piercing shriek answers your question. Another Rathalos. Younger, stronger, bigger, more deadly. Another hunt begins. You need to move quickly if you want to gain any ground on Rathalos, but an Inferno Sac is worth retrieving. What's to do? Scavenge the Rathalos corpse. Each hunter gains an Inferno Sac. Discard a time card. Or, press on quickly, there's no time to lose. Gain 1 track token. Shuffle the Rathalos Slayer card into the time deck. Ooh, I want to know what that does. Or, set a trap. The hunters discard 8 time cards, and that probably gets us straight into the hunt itself after setting the trap. So, whenever you have to discard a bunch of time cards, I'm gonna assume bad thing. It means you get no scout flies. So, our choices are, do we want an Inferno Sac, or do we want the Rathalos Slayer card? I want to hear what Rathalos Slayer does. Here we go. If you complete this quest, each player may roll 1 die on the Rathalos' reward table. Place this card to the side of the board as a reminder. Ho 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 ho! Bonus stuff, you say? Oh, ho 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 ho! That's just objectively better than an Inferno Sac, of which we have boatloads. I have 4 Inferno Sacs, you have 3. We've never used 1. This doesn't sound like a hard decision to make. Just saying, I'm gonna put that right there. I'm still gonna let you guys choose. But, yeah, that should be obvious what we're gonna do. That sounds so much better. We even gain a track token doing this. Oh my god. Extra parts? Twirls mustache. I used to be able to do that. My beard and mustache used to be really long. Though, from experience, you never really want your mustache to be very long, because then it's like you're like a whale trying to eat your krill and everything gets stuck in here. It's disgusting. It's awful. You always have to shave this. I'm gonna go for that. That sounds delicious. I agree. This does sound great. Here's the downside. Now, there are 40 cards in here, and now there's 41. But the problem is, we're about to start discarding a bunch of stuff out of here to play the Choose Your Own Adventure segment. We could very well discard this card before we ever get a chance to even face the Rathalos. So now, our goal is to get to him as quickly as possible and try not to be tempted by too many things that can come up. Let's stop there. Really shuffle this good. I'm not going to look if it's red. I don't want to know. Truly mix this up, because we have discarded a red card before. It ended up being on the top. Ah! One card came out. That one lucky card is going to be the one on top. Alright. I'm scared. I'm scared to touch that. Trimming my mustache is a pain because it's growing so quick. Yeah, you gotta have like another setting on your trimmer, specifically for mustache length, and it is like as low as you can go acceptable. Alright, here we go. Progress to 17. Here we go. Tracking the creature leads you to the edge of a small lake. Yeah, no kidding it does. It dives to drink from the water, but you're too far away to capitalize on the opportunity. Instead, as Rathalos soars back into the air, you wonder whether sifting through the sand on the lakeshore might reveal anything of value, or perhaps it is time to head back to the forest. Explore the small beach. Each hunter gains a coral crystal and a Rathalos shell, or pledge back into the trees. Each hunter gains a warm pelt and a track token. We also got a track token on the last one. I forgot to give it to us. So, damn it, we wanted those coral crystals. But at this rate, it doesn't matter. Welcome, Gojira fan. We get a Rathalos shell. Do we even have that? No, we don't. We don't even have Rathalos shell. Do we need this? This could be really important. Hold on. Yes. You need a shell to make his helmet and greaves. If we both get one, we can together make... We have scale and marrow? We do. We can make a helmet, like, even if we fail. And then wing talon tail? We do. Yeah. We could right now, assuming we weren't in a quest, make greaves and helmet if we take these shells. The shells are the rare part, remember? That's like 2 Rathalos plates are just laying there. And coral crystal used to be the valuable thing, and now we're just like, screw that, there's Rathalos shells. Now, so that's our option. Or we can go back into the trees and get a warm pelt and a track token. We have no value of a warm pelt at all. I haven't seen anything that asks for a warm pelt. That's really random. Yeah, not even Azor Rathalos is going to ask for a warm pelt. And even if you went for Rathalos' sword, no warm pelt. So, yeah. Once again, this seems like an easy decision, but I need to make sure that I hear it in the comments. Somebody has to tell me to make this obvious decision of take the Rathalos shell. It's not in coral crystal. There we are. Yeah, instead of the warm pelt and track token. Honestly, the track tokens didn't help us that much last time anyway. Los, once he gets to HP of 50, he's going to throw it off anyway. my water bottle. If you've been watching Kim interrupting me sometimes with things she brings from work, she made this Jack Frost sticker and this Pixie sticker. I'm slowly making a Shin Megami Tensei water bottle. I'd love to have some more. I think the next one she wants to print is Mothman. Alright, I'm making this decision myself if I don't get a new comment about this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. We're taking that scale, or that shell, and that coral crystal. I'm sorry. That's way too valuable right now. Give us 2 of the rares, because that's apparently the rare. Alright, so we get shell and coral crystal, which does not appear on this list, so it is a rare ore. I wonder if we can go back and make anything with Toby for that, but like right now I am geared up with all Anjanath stuff. That seems kind of backwards to try that. And then it was a shell. Oh, you had a shell and you used it. Regardless, we need more. Oh, of course you used it because you have the Rathalos helmet right now. Meaning more parts we could potentially make. That would be huge. If I can make Rathalos greaves, that'd be good. Anything really. Though I kind of want to keep my helmet. Alright. So, let's see here. Progress to entry 22. The cliff tops are rich with evidence of Rathalos activity. At least one creature frequents this place regularly, though it no longer uses this place for its nest. If you wish to catch it, you must move on. But it might be worth making camp here. Rathalos may return, and you could use the rest. Ignore the tiredness in your bones, keep hunting, gain 1 track token. Shelter here for the night. Each hunter recovers 2 health. Discard a time card. Shuffle the Wake Up card in the time deck. Well, we don't need the health. I would say that we should probably just take the track token and keep it going. Hopefully it doesn't say, oh, you're too tired and now you take damage. That would not be good. We have not even discarded a single time card yet, which is really nice. Yeah, I kind of like staying on his butt, because we're going to need those time cards, especially with that one we shuffled in there. I'm going to need you guys sending messages to make sure what's going on here. Obviously, you just take the track token. Okay. Thank you. I need you to say it. It seems obvious to me, but I need to make sure that you say it. Obviously, just take the track token. There we go. There's a second one. Entry number 10. Please don't say we're just taking damage now. The evening draws in as you descend back to the forest floor. The air is closer down here. The air is closer? What? But you're grateful to be less exposed to the keen eye of Rathalos beneath the fronds of the trees. Something caught your eye as you clamber down, clinging to a high-up branch. Worth taking time to retrieve it? Ignore it. Rathalos is your target. Gain 1 track token. Progress to entry 9. Or, it's worth claiming. Each hunter gains a wingdrake hide. Now, I feel like we saw that come up at one point. The wingdrake hide. Was it, It is not a thing on Rathalos' reward table. And it is not necessary for Rathalos' armor or Azor Rathalos' armor. Garbo! I think it was... Oh, the warm pelt and the wingdrake hide were both needed for Tobi Kadachi's armor. So, Garbo! Forget that stuff. Unless someone in the comments says... Don't... I need someone to once again say, obviously take the track token. Because I'm assuming we don't want that. Luckily, neither make us discard our time card. All right, I'm gonna dig it myself in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna assume we're just taking this track token. All right, let's move on. It gives us 3. All right. Your journey continues. You press deeper, deeper into the forest. The foliage is thicker here, the trees older, bigger. You proceed ever deeper into the shadows, the tiredness in your limbs increasing, the cold setting on your chest. Then you stumble across a fissure in the earth as a spar of sunlight penetrating the dense trees glistens across exposed ore. The moment of beauty amidst the rigors of the hunt. Each hunter gains 1 fusium ore, and you gain 1 track token. And we go to 20. Alright, free ore. Come on, I can't think of making decisions here. I see you guys in the chat, but I know some people watch on, like, if you watch on mobile or a TV, access to chat is basically not a thing, so I understand. I get it. You just want to experience the game. So we got a fusium ore, each of us, and we still did not discard anything. How did I get 2 quality bones and you didn't? I must have rolled for them at one point. Yeah, we don't need that wing drake hide. Nope. We were at 9. Here we go to 20. Weren't we just at 20? No, we were not. This option's so silly. The peace of the forest is absolute. No sounds, nothing. Except the stench of rotting meat assailing you, suddenly from somewhere nearby. And then, above you, you hear something. Your option. Rathalos! Gain 1 track token, progress to entry 32. Okay. Let's go with option 1. Alright, I guess he found us, which works out because we didn't discard any time cards. Let's not speak too soon, though. We haven't technically gotten to him yet. The deafening roar tears through the sky above you, the sun momentarily blocked out by the unfurling of vast leathery wings. You duck as Rathalos descends, trying to seize you in its talons. It roars again. In agonized frustration, you ready your weapons. Now it's time to fight. Discard 2 time cards, reveal your track tokens, check the Scoutfly level, and begin the hunting phase. Alright. We put that Rathalos attack card in there. It is really good. We had better not discard it. We only have a 2 out of 41 chance here. Come on. Okay, it's a blue, it's a threat shift. And a blue tactical shift. Forget those cards. Alright, so let's figure out what card he gets here. We got a 1, a 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that! And what does that bring us to? Oh, we're in the middle. Shoot. So that would have made it on the assigned quest as enough. But on the investigation, you need 3 to 6. So he gets Molten Bite is his attack. All right. We're going to have to back up so I can see where we start here. Right here. Let's find Molten Bite. Molten Bite gives us 2 turns afterwards, but it is a beefy fire attack. That's gonna hurt. Rathalos starts right here, facing this direction. And, okay, easy enough. We can start here, here, or here. Down at the bottom. It's simple enough. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's just do that for now. We're the same distance. We might want to split up more. I don't know. Remember, I have Marathon Runner. I have forgotten about that. You're going to be the target no matter what. So I'm going to assume we should start like this, and I can Marathon Run after you guys. Let's huffle in this attack. Get those little tokens out of here. Let's go gambling! That's really kind of what this game's like. Though, if and when we eventually get to play the Dark Souls board game, which I would love to do, by the way, with you guys, that one actually uses dice for your combat. Now, it's not regular 1-6 dice that you're used to. They have black, blue, and orange dice. And each one have, damn it, better chances of what you want happening. Whether it's like, there might be a 4, 2 3s. I think like the new Mario Party, right? So you can choose like what kind of dice you want to use, whichever one has bigger numbers. And some dice have bad numbers because they are for weaker weapons. But there's always a chance that you could roll really well even with a bad weapon. That's what kind of makes it fun. I think it's really fun. Alrighty, here we go. Beginning the hunting phase, Rathalos always leads the way, and he is starting with Swooping Evade. Good God, this deals 10 damage and has a 5 for you to dodge, and he's coming for you. So, actually, hold the phone. He attacks first. He attacks first, then he evades. So he actually is going to miss. Thank God. Dark Souls Party? Sweet. Oh yeah, Dark Souls Party. Yeah, Mario Party, but Dark Souls? Okay, it's not like that at all. No, if dice is the only carryover of that Venn diagram, then yes, we're right in the middle. Dark Souls with dice. Yeah, exactly. Mario Party. Anyway, what he actually does here is he does a huge swooping attack all around here. Basically, he splashes a bunch in the water with this enormous wing splash. He's boom! And then he moves to the side, this direction. And he's trying to face you, so I guess he goes that way. Well, this didn't quite work out according to plan. Now, which one of us actually moves first? This is initiative. And I like to roll for this anyway. You are my right hand, I am my left. That was weird. This one actually rolled over here. I go first. Let's get a hand for me. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We can play up to 3 cards, but only one person gets to move. That is a shame. So I can Marathon Runner to here. It would have been really nice had I started here. Then I could have attempted to get to him and actually discard to make it there, but nope. Yeah, I'd have to discard 1, 2 cards to get to him. I'm checking if that's even worth it. I don't think so. Damn, you know, he didn't do anything anyway. We're gonna discard a time card because I can't get to him, but stamping myself out just to deal a little bit of damage doesn't seem right. Though if I Blade Dance, I get that's one of the movements. But then I'm discarding some good cards. I have good cards in my hand. I don't want to blow them. I'm gonna stand here. Anyway, let's get your hand going. 1, 2, okay, 3, all right. 4 and 5. That's okay. You got an okay hand. We can work with that. I'm not gonna do anything, so, though I could still discard and take a step. I really don't want to. I have a very good hand. I don't want to. Nitro Toad! We get into combat. The Rathalos is a little far away, and after all that climbing through the forest, I'm like, that's too far. That's too far. I'm not going over there. I'm not going over there, but a frog. I don't want to kick that frog. And so I kick the frog, but what happens? Oh my god, it landed on Los. Did he give me luck or curse me? Yeah! A 2! That means we put a damage token somewhere on Rathalos, which we should probably pay attention to these. Rathalos now needs a point higher of break tokens to break anything on him. Okay, so once again, breaking his body would be the best, but it has 4 of defense, which is not good. Breaking his wings also has a 4 of defense and needs 6 of these. Okay. Man, they all need 6, except for the body, which needs 7. God, I don't know where to place this. If I put it on his face and we break it, behaviors with fire get -1 agility, so we could dodge easier. Honestly, the best one for beating him, I think, is gonna be the body. Because then, behaviors gain an extra card we get to play. And another player. We're at the point now where I think we're breaking stuff, not for getting the parts, but for making the hunt easier. So, at least I did something. Looks like YouTube chat is breaking again. Keeps eating people's comments. Ugh. Okay, Cameron, can you remind me once this is over, we can go into Streamlabs and, like, I'll try to just destroy anything in there if it's still alive. If Streamlabs is somehow doing this, even though we haven't used Streamlabs in years. I can't think of any other reason why YouTube comments would just, like, be auto-deleted. I have no auto mod at all. So, I'm sorry if you're trying to play with me and you can't. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's, like, nothing I can do. I hope this is still fun. I'm trying. Alright, Los gets a turn because that was quick. Raging Charge! Alrighty. We are now both equidistant from each other. Yep, we are. And he will select you as his primary target. I flipped this down, by the way. And he takes 5 steps towards you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hopefully he doesn't have range for me to hit. No, he is only attacking this node. It is a dodge value of 5. 9 physical damage. And stun is also on the table if you can't dodge this. Oh, man, there goes your hand. That was a good hand. I assume you want to dodge this. You get 2 cards after this, so I guess it's best if you overhead slam, to at least get that combo going and deal some damage to him, but man, you gotta give up your best stuff. Or you tank it and Vigor Wasp Spray. Because you could just tank it and Vigor Wasp Spray. It doesn't really mean much. So you have physical defense of 4. No, you're going to be stunned. If you're stunned, then I think you discard down to 2, or is that paralysis? I don't remember. But shoot, now we actually need to make sure that the comments are working. Yeah, shoot, I have no way to confirm that. Other than, like, you guys letting me know. Gojira letting me know that things are going to be okay, because I know you're here and you want to play. so I'm expecting something is going wrong. Not this early, just dodge it. It might matter later. All right, we will dodge it. To dodge it, we put those 3 cards down and start stamming ourselves out. All right, you do a sick dodge flip. We only get 1 turn after this. So not much is going to help us. However, if you stam out, you can hit him for 3 of your attack cards. Decent. And you would be hitting him in the face, which is about as good as you can get right now. You probably hear Kim hacking in the background. Sorry. She's trying not to, she says. We want you to feel better, but also... She says she's doing laundry, which means my camera right now is barely balancing on what it's supposed to be holding on to. If she turns that thing on, this camera seriously might fall. And that would be very funny, but also very awful. Alright, anyway, we have dodged it, and it is now your turn. I'm gonna assume you want to overhead slam twice because you get to draw 1 extra for each other overhead slam you play this turn. So you can get a bonus for playing 1. Okay, let's give it a whirl. See what you dealt. 2! Well, the minimum is 1. So you put them at 84. And then you get to draw 2 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. That's much better. All right. As we take 4 down to 80. All right, and like no break damage, but at least you did something. You get to discard this, flip these over, and your card is Suspended Boulder. You're perfect. You're in the exact spot you need. The boulder's right here over both of you. You need to knock it down with your slinger and get out of the way. We'll see what happens. 1 to 3, you hit Los for 5 damage. 4 to 6, you take 2. It's 5. It landed on your head. That's actually really bad. Now you might be in serious trouble. Because now his attacks that were almost lethal are lethal. And even though we're equidistant, you have the threat value. He's coming for you, and you don't have any space to dodge with stuff. Hip hip hooray! Oh, you have a great sword block. A true charge slash, this is good. Keep this. Wide slash. Overhead slam. Tackle. These are all good. These are all good. Not for dodging. No. But you have a great sword block. And you have a lot of defense. If this is a physical attack, we're okay. Well, let's hope it's a physical attack. Alright, I think I've done everything that I need over here. Let's flip this over. Tackle! It is a physical attack! Excellent! You should be safe. He's going to take 3 steps towards you. Charges you again. 2, 3. He is charging you back by the water. That's not good. And he's dealing 9 physical. It's a 4 to dodge. You don't have that much space. And 9 physical damage and inflicts stun. Once again, house rules. If you block an attack with your great shield, your great sword, you cannot be stunned. That is stupid. That is not how the game works. I'm sure Kim is in the background shaking her head saying, that is absolutely not how Monster Hunter works. That can't happen. Sure, she agrees and doesn't just cough in response, but she probably will. Anyway, I need to know what you guys would do right now. Do you use your great shield block? If you do, your great sword block. I don't know why I keep saying great shield. I'm thinking of Dark Souls now. You would take, let's see, you have 4, 5, 6, 7. You would take 2. That's not bad at all. You'd only take 2 versus if you, oh, there she goes. If you you know, otherwise you would be down to 1 health. So this is not lethal, actually. So do you want to go down to 1 HP? Or Greatsword block this and go down to 4? Yeah, that's your choice. I'm getting real concerned that the comments are being blocked or something. Yeah. Seems like we're having an issue with the YouTube auto mod or something like that. Gajir fan, can I get anything from you? I want to make sure that this is working today. I don't understand what's going on. Same for Cameron. I don't know, they got several other people here too. So, like I said before, I know a lot of people, like me, this is how I watch stream stuff. I watch on my phone, where I'm not usually commenting and, you know, type in, so I get that. Or watching on the TV, I get that too. You know, you can't really respond that way. So, do you want to go down to, and you're stunned too. I should read what stun does. No, right. If you block, stun doesn't happen. But if you do not block, then I will make sure you get stunned. Let's see what stun does. This is all like happening in slow-mo time. Rathalos is charging and chasing you, and you're just holding up your sword. Thinking whether you want to block or not. Choose 1 attack card from your hand and put it face down on your stamina board. If you can't place a card on your stamina board, the status ailment has no effect. If you do that, you stam out. So this seems like imperative to block this. I need somebody in the comments to tell me that you want to block it. This is your turn. Don't know what's going on. It's telling me that people in chat are trying. Like, I see the chat rate thing going up. So, like, comments are coming through, but they're not working? Is that what's going on? Cameron, is this affecting you as well? I'm gonna refresh. No? Oh, yep, YouTube is eating my comments. Wow. Stop. Okay, well, I finally saw it. I don't understand why that could be happening. Because I don't even have Streamlabs installed on my computer anymore. Like, it's been so many years since I've used it. So maybe I have an account somewhere that's affecting it. We're sorry, Kim. We hope you feel better. Yeah. Even if it's just a one-word thing, you can try to just block or something. Just give me some indicator of what's going on. It's getting hot in here. Already, I have the computer running. And this bright light, which you probably don't need burning right now, honestly. Let's turn that one off for now. We'll turn it on later if we need it. All right. I'm guessing you want to block it. It's just taking too long. We got to move on. So, if you block this, I'm not going to make you deal with stun. So we discard Greatsword block. You take 2 damage and you are not stunned. Alright. Watch, the comments are going to start flooding in and like, just take the damage and heal! Alright, so, turn-wise, it is now my turn. That was the end of Rathalos'. So I get a chance to actually do something. I can move around. I can hit him in the body. I'm allowed to play 2 cards. Maybe instead of breaking stuff, I should go for damage. I do have some pretty good cards for damage. But I also have a lot of stuff for breaking. Well, I have 1 for breaking. It's not great. I'm actually going to save my feint for later. I'm at least going to step here so I have the option of all 3 of these spots. The tail. Thanks, YouTube. Well, that's the only one that goes through? Oh, man. I have no idea how to help you. Does this happen like this on other streams, or is it just particularly bad today? I don't understand. Because it could be a YouTube automatic thing. YouTube might have an auto mod thing that I, like, clicked somewhere. If that's a thing, let me know how to do it. You can even send me a message on Discord, because that'll actually go through. And I will figure out how to get to that and uncheck whatever is happening right now so that you guys can talk and play the game. Because this is unfortunate. Anyway, I've got... Oof. Blade Dance is good. I'm so conflicted. I'm gonna hit him in, looks like the... Oh, tail, I guess. It's bad. It keeps going in and out. Really? Okay, I read it the instant I see something. I'm going to play 2 cards here. The first one is Blazing Fold Slash and Blazing Double Slash. Let's resolve Blazing Fold Slash first. And remember, because of my Anjanath Helmet, whenever I play an elemental attack, I draw another physical attack card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is my first one. I deal 8 to his tail. His tail blocks for 3, so I deal 5. Okay, and now I draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. into his tail, so he takes 6. He's at 69 health. It is begging for somebody to leave a comment right now. He's at 69 health. It's perfect. But right now, I'm going to have the end of my turn go by. We're going to discard this one card. Flip these over. The card we get is Keep Hunting. Excellent. Safe. What do I draw and discard? I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep Blade Dance even. I'm just going to draw 2. Another Blade Dance. That's good. And a Lunging Stab. All right. He's just going to keep going for you until something gives us a threat shift or you move away, which you didn't have a chance to do last time. Oh, you know what? You're in trouble. You're in a lot of trouble. You might have to heal. Having to spam just to get a message through? Man, that's ridiculous. Are you on PC? And you have to, like, just copy and just, like, paste, 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 paste. E, 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 E. Oh, well, there goes you're a fan working. I see you're trying. I see E's. Why did the spam go through? Alright, Rathalos' next move. You guys might be in a lot of trouble. It's a fire element attack. You have fire element resistance of 3. That's not going to be enough. For Molten Bite, this is his strong move. He goes 4 forward. He goes to the farthest hunter, which is if you break the tie. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And he does that big chomping bite attack where the fire's coming out of his mouth. And it is a 5 to dodge it. You have no way in hell of dodging that. And it does 9 fire damage. On PC, it's as bad as mobile. You tried both, I assume. What? This doesn't make any sense. I'm starting to think this has nothing to do with Streamlabs, and this has everything to do with YouTube. Cameron, like, I know I want your help with this. Maybe you could do, like, a quick Google search while I'm trying to get this working. If there's something on YouTube that could be causing this, and you could tell me what it is. I know that's the struggle. Here, I will even turn... Oh, hold on. You did send me a message on this. I'm getting ads on this. Now the chat's eating my comment. This isn't working. YouTube is periodically gagging us. Huh. I don't understand what to do. So if you can find out something online and let me know through here, I'll turn the volume on for this so I can hear it next time it goes off. So, use that if you have to send me a message that's not going through in the comments, because this is clearly something where we need the comments to work. If the comments aren't working, then the game is literally you watching me play for both of you, which is not what you're here for. So, we'll try. Hopefully you aren't dead right now, because I think you're dead. So, you have 3 fire defense. You're taking this. He's dealing 9. 6. Where's your health? I can't see it. You're at 4. Oh, this kills you. So, you can Vigor Wasp Spray to stay alive. But the thing is, you Vigor Wasp Spray, and then you're going to go to 3. Yeah, that's a tough call. Whether you should just take the L. But if you die, we discard 2 more time cards, and those could be our Rathalos reward table thing. We haven't gotten it yet. Oh, that's... You're rolling the dice there. We could be discarding it. I wonder how I could help this. There's probably nothing that I could do right now. Well, that I know of. What if I did this? Alright, so I can still see your comments here. Or rather, what you're attempting to send. I'm going to go into YouTube. Maybe it's going to give me some options. It's really hard to see from here. Community modders? No, that's just you guys. There's no like auto mod maybe. I'm thinking, like, maybe there is some automatic thing that's going on streaming. User management? No, that's just a list of... Ah, wait a minute. Managing moderators? There's Streamlabs. I'm removing Streamlabs as a managing moderator. Alright, I just saved that. Try commenting now. I think that might have been it. If that was Streamlabs this whole time, like, if from necromancy causing problems for years... Hopefully that's the problem, and now, like, literally everything should go through. That's my theory. Alright. Obviously, it's going to take a minute for you guys to test that, and I guess the only way for me to truly know is for either someone to send me a message there, or Cameron to send me a message over here on Discord saying it's still not working. Because I need to know what's going on with this Rathalos situation. Like, y'all are either dead, and we discard 2 cards and potentially lose the Rathalos attack card, which we really, really need. It's somewhere in that time deck. Time deck's huge, but still, discarding is really bad. Means we're running out of time on the quest. But 2, if we lose that card, we both lose a free reward. Wait, it went through! I'll perform the black rites on your YouTube. It's working! Is it? Or is this the one did you send to others? Man. Maybe by doing that, I finally kicked it? I hope. Boy. I need to know for sure, like, whether that worked, if I should still be looking or not. I'm gonna keep looking just in case there's something else I could do. Maybe there is some auto moderation. No. Channel guidelines? Oh, no, that's just some new thing YouTube started doing. Content control. Messages in your live chat moderation? None. Ooh, now do it. It was a YouTube setting. It was a YouTube setting. I think I found it. It had nothing to do with Streamlabs. It was that YouTube had a new auto moderation thing, and it's set to basic as opposed to none. We're on none right now. I think you're free sailing. You can literally say anything you want as long as the moderator... There it goes. Maybe this will give me the luck I need on Masakado YouTube being tyrants. There it goes. Oh my god, I am sorry. I don't know why that happened. YouTube put in a new automated, it literally was a checkbox thing that I found. Assuming that's it. I want to hear from Cameron and Gojira saying that 100% of the comments are not coming through. And we can actually play the game now. Would that be nice? Oof, I need a fan in here, man. It's hot. I might even open a window. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna open a window. It's in the winter, but I don't care. That's how hot it is in here. Okay. Seriously, still no more comments? What's going on? Did that not fix it? Oh, come on! Jeez Louise, man. What else can I do? Hello, must I talk in this ridiculous week? Well, apparently, help! I don't know how to help you! I thought I did. There's no moderation whatsoever on the site. I tried. Or was that supposed to be hello? How was that? I don't understand. That, like, even if there was... Okay, hello? So we have to talk in Uwu speak? What's Cameron saying here? Nope, it's still happening. It's still eating our comments. That makes no sense! Maybe, what if I canceled the stream and then restarted it? You know, that might jog everything and the settings might have changed officially. Let's attempt that. I'm going to go offline and then come back online. Well, hold on. If I do that, it's going to use the same settings. And we've already started the freaking hunt. And there's no promise this will even work. But I'm willing to try anything right now to make sure this works. You have a plan here? I saw a couple things saying YouTube is malfunctioning and the chat is over-filtering the English language. It's weird. Okay. Alright. Okay, well, it's not fair that Gojira has no way to contact me. So, here's my plan. It's a plan. Not much of one. How about I just cancel this? Create a new stream. We're gonna cancel. We're gonna end this. I'm gonna make a brand new stream with a new link with the same thumbnail and everything. And we'll be back as soon as I can. We'll flip over to that one, okay? I'm gonna see you guys in a bit.